Let's put our hands together for our fourth competitor of the day as the judges make their way to the stage. We have Jenna Gotthelf with Counterculture Coffee, New York, New York.
What's up? What's up,
Judges
everybody?
can come on to the stage.
California knows how to party. Hi, great to see ya. Hi, great to see ya. Hey, thank you for judging. Great to see ya. Hello, good to see you again. Nice to see you again. Oh, hi. Hello, friend. Head judge, cool, beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, you know the deal, Jenna?
I know the real deal.
You do your thing.
I will do my thing. Let y'all get settled in, ready to rock and roll. Everybody is good at home watching? Everyone's cool? Hey, Mr. DJ, could you put my Spotify playlist on, please? Time. Did you know that you under-extract 100% of the shots you never pull? Literally, if coffee doesn't have a chance to come in contact with water, nothing is going to happen. No flavor is going to come out. We're going to not have any delicious coffee, right? Taking chances is so important. That's what everybody is doing here this weekend at Coffee Champs. That's why I'm here today. Because in 2015, I took a chance and competed off of the wait list in Long Beach, California at USBC, not far from here. Now, at the time, I was a pretty shy barista. I flew to Los Angeles from New England by myself. I didn't have a support team then, but it didn't stop me from competing. In fact, it pushed me forward, and it brought me here to this stage today, and gosh, I am so excited to be here, to be able to share this amazing coffee with you. In 2006, Jose Gallardo took a chance and planted his very first geisha trees. Jose is a third-generation coffee producer. His family has been growing coffee since 1960. They primarily produce Caturra, Catuai, and Typica varieties. Neguo is their highest elevation farm, sitting at 1,850 meters above sea level, nestled between La Amistad National Rainforest Reserve and the border of Costa Rica. This biodiverse, thriving ecosystem is what drove Jose to want to grow geisha here. So fast forward to 2014, when Jose sent a sample of Neguo from Panama to Counterculture headquarters in Durham, North Carolina, where the coffee department would taste Neguo for the very first time. Now, this first taste, it wasn't perfect, but it showed tremendous potential. So Counterculture committed to working with Jose and the team at Neguo to push the quality of that coffee forward. And sure enough, just 1 year later, Jose and the team at Neguo, well, they won the Best of Panama Coffee contest for the first time. Taking chances is so important. Now, I'll be using this espresso right here for my signature drink. It needs to rest, just like humans do, but espresso is not a human, although it has a lot of energy. Now, I have a question for everybody sitting at this judges table and here in the room right now. Please raise your hand if the first time that you gave coffee a chance was in a milk drink. Me too. So, we're gonna start with that. Now, milk is made up of a bunch of stuff. It's got sugar, fat, protein, and a whole lot of water. Like 85% of whole milk is actually water. So most of those delicious parts of the milk, that's coming from the sugar and the fat. So today, I will be making a milk drink with two concentrated ingredients. We've got concentrated coffee, a single shot of Neguo, and concentrated milk. Now, I like to call this drink an extra small latte for here. Now, how do you get milk to concentrate is a great question because, milk doesn't really have a brain, although it's good for our brains. But you get milk to concentrate through a process called freeze distillation, which is what I did. So I froze a gallon of milk overnight, and then I let it melt safely in a refrigerator for over 24 hours. Now, the first parts of that milk to melt, well, that's the sugar and the fat, making those first drips of milk really creamy and very sweet. So I'll be using those first drips of milk because my friend Cheryl Crow, she says that the first drips are the sweetest. So when these two extraordinary ingredients come together, we get a milk-based espresso beverage that tastes like salted caramel, dark chocolate pudding, and buttercream frosting. This drink is tiny, but it's mighty, just like me. Now, if you'll please pardon me for a moment while I concentrate on these concentrates, I'll be right back with you. All right, thank you. Let's get focused. This is my favorite part of the competition. Milking my time with you right now. So remember, we've got salted caramel, buttercream frosting, and dark chocolate pudding. All right, my friend. First extra small latte for here. Second in command. Or second at the judges' table. But number one, everybody. Thank you for being here. All right, we got an extra small latte for here, thriving on the judges' table. Scooting down the milk line. All right, my friend. Enjoy. And last but not least, we're friends till the end of the judges' table and beyond. Extra small latte for here. Coming on up. Enjoy. All right, so now that we've gotten to know this coffee through a milk filter and we've built some trust, let's get to know it a little better. The environment of Naguo isn't necessarily the easiest place to grow coffee. Chilly Atlantic winds roll through the farm at night, bringing some pretty cold temperatures. Right? And cold temperatures stress out coffee plants. But with Jose's attention to detail and care, the coffees of Naguo are able to thrive. This coffee was naturally processed. Jose selects red ripe cherries, amplifying sweetness. He dries those cherries in a climate-controlled room where he monitors the humidity to maintain flavor clarity and lets those cherries dry in that room for over 3 months, creating big flavors. And after all that's said and done, that coffee gets shipped out to my colleague Cameron Heath at Counterculture headquarters, where he expertly roasts this coffee. Thank you, Cameron. And now it's up to me to make this coffee. So at a 1-to-2 ratio, 20 grams in, 40 grams out in about 22 seconds. This espresso has a lime-like acidity. Jasmine, green tea flavors, dark chocolate, 75%. It's got a light to medium body, a silky mouthfeel, and a lingering finish. Please stir 10 times to fully incorporate the crema and cool the drink down to an enjoyable beverage temperature. Put your spoons on the saucer when you're done. And enjoy. Enjoy. And enjoy, my friend.
Okay, let's put our hands together for Jenna's espressos.
I've got another question for you, my judges, and for everybody in this room right now. Please raise your hand if the first time that you gave coffee a chance was in a blended drink. Me too. So we're going to be making a blended drink today. We're going to build this right here in this little blender, and this blender is going to create a creamy, soft texture, a refreshing beverage. It's going to taste like an orange creamsicle, sweet cream, and orange blossom. So we're going to start off with 20 grams of a St. Dalfour kumquat jam. This is going to marry that acidity. Oh, it's also going to taste like tangerine, and that's what this kumquat jam is going to do. It's going to create tangerine by marrying the acidity of the coffee. Right, it's going to add sweetness too. Next, I'm adding 2 jasmine ice cubes that I made, steeping 10 grams of jasmine tea in 500 grams of water overnight, and then making 24-gram ice cubes. This is serving 3 purposes. It's making the drink cold, it's creating that creamy texture, and it's marrying the florals present in the espresso that I will be pouring over the ice right now. The last ingredient going into this blender is 20 grams of coconut water. This is going to add a nutty sweetness, and this is going to bring out a soft caramel that you will also taste in the finish of this drink. Next up, I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together, right? This is where the magic is happening. This is where that creamy texture is coming from. This is incorporating all of the ingredients together. This is going to happen for about 20 seconds, and once this is done blending, I'm going to strain out all of the contents of this blender so that we have a uniform drinking experience, right? So, blending on. This is a blend jet. You can find it on the internet. I got Instagram ad targeted on for this blender, and that's why I bought it. It's great. It's USB charging. All right, so now I'm going to strain this, and the last ingredient going in that is liquid is going to be 20 grams of a lychee-infused soda water. And this is going to add a little more sweetness, tying the ingredients together, creating more balance in this beverage. last thing I'm going to do is express the oils of an orange through a little bit of fire. And this is going to add aromatic complexity that is going to tie the entire beverage together, creating a nice harmony. Now, judges, Jose and I, we're pretty different. We're not the same, but we have something in common. We both took a chance, and we took the time to put in the work to learn and grow. And because we took a chance, we get this moment to share this coffee with you. Please hold off on tasting until after I call time. You see, judges, and everybody in this room, if there's something that you want to do, whether it's competing, opening a coffee shop, or trying something new, give it a chance. You never know what's going to happen. And you know what the truth is? The truth is that I believe in all of you. Thank you for flexing your calibrated palates with me. Time.
All right, let's give it up for Jenna. Awesome job. Come on over here. We're going to say hi to the people out on the interwebs.
Hi, Internet. Love the Internet.
Right?
Well, kind of. I mean, yeah, it changed society.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
So, obviously, exciting to be up on this stage here, semifinals. So, obviously, you did well yesterday to get you up here. Was there anything that you even kind of thought about or took and even changed overnight to think about today?
I think the most important part of competition is listen to your judges. It can be really difficult to take feedback. We all work so hard, and it's such an emotional experience. But the feedback that your judges give you in debrief is invaluable. Every time, I mean, clearly I didn't see what the judges thought about my presentation yesterday, but every time I've competed, I take what the judges say and I try to improve upon what it is that I need to push forward. And you know, it's hard to push your feelings aside and objectively listen, but I've got a great coach. Her name is Thea, and she's really good at keeping me grounded like my coffee and kids that get in trouble.
I love that. And it is so true that, like, it can be hard because you put so much time and passion and energy into this and care about what you do, that if you get feedback that maybe isn't what you were expecting, you got to kind of like set your ego aside a little bit and know that they're just trying to help you.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for the next ambassador of the entire industry, and everybody wants you to do well. You know, no one is like, you.
Yeah,
you know?
totally, right?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. I think that's great. I think it's very smart to take that feedback.
Yeah.
So, well, awesome job. Great seeing you up here on this stage today.
Great seeing you up here on the stage today.
Aw. Well, let's have one more round of applause for Jenna Gotthelf, Counterculture Coffee, New York, New York.